Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. You can call me Chris. Welcome to another Aries tarot reading. Aries Love Tarot Reading. Whoa, what's going on with my throat chakra? Aries Love Reading, and as is almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aries Love Messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I say almost because I don't always feel called to do love messages. And today in particular, I don't know. The last couple of readings I haven't, so we'll see. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. The Chariot is in reverse. The Emperor is here, Aries. That's your energy. Oh, and the Empress. Aries. Wow. Okay, here we go. You're both here. This is your overall energy today, Aries. It's an intense energy for you both to be here. It's also a balanced energy around this person. Aries and Mars energy. The Emperor. Divine masculine energy. Somebody who likes to get their way. Assertive. The counterpart to our Empress. Divine feminine energy, the yin yang energy. So the balanced energy around this person in terms of, what they're feeling, what they're wanting to do. And again, it's also telling me you're both here. It's not about gender, but it's the counterpart. It's like an energy of, when this works, this is power couple energy. When it doesn't, it's still power couple energy. It's an intense energy, but something is not moving here between you. Have you been waiting for somebody? The Empress, the leader of all 12 zodiac signs, can create and grow just about anything. New beginnings, a very emotionally open energy, speaking the truth. There's a long-term energy here, timing, and a lot of Gaia energy as well. Let's see what's going on. Aries, all your readings are linked below, your playlist, I should say. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs there. You'll find all signs tarot readings, collective love readings, twin flame readings, so feel free to explore. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Aries. Aho. It's Justice in reverse. Libra, Ten of Wands. Oh, wow. Connected to the heart chakra. Venus, ruling planet for Libra, Justice in reverse. What has somebody not been honest about? Is there some kind of a karmic situation or legal issues here? It's not quite clear yet, but I'll tell you what, the truth hasn't come. The Chariot, Justice. The Emperor in the upright, the Empress in the upright. Look at this major arcana energy here, the bigger picture. It's literally around the two of you. Is somebody coming here with the truth? Because that hasn't been the case. The Ten of Wands in reverse. It's like kind of preparing, Jupiter in Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is expansive and prosperous and growth. It's also connected to luck. I think of that as timing. This reversal energy is like putting these wands down, lightening something up here. I would say in order to move. So not quite there. Obviously the truth and whatever else is going on here. Is there an apology? Like what's happening here in this connection? It's in balance, the yin-yang energy. We're seeing it here between the two of you. In this upright energy, yet this person has been actually in imbalance. Probably carrying all these wands. The wands are fast, but 10 of them, no, it's not the case. And this is kind of like preparing to put them down, lightening up so that one can move. Sat uprighting the Chariot energy, the 9 of Wands, the Moon and Sagittarius energy. It's like some boundaries here between the two of you. The Death card, yeah, gosh. Scorpio. Another major arcana, I tell you what. Right below the Empress. Stagnancy. Stagnancy, it's like, where are we going? What's going on here? It's kind of a stuck energy. The Death card is, you know, where you go when you get out of the Hangman, Pisces energy, and you get a different perspective. You get out of ego. You know, you get out of this only time will tell kind of energy. And you also make the changes that need to be made in order for something to continue or for something new to begin. There's a stagnancy around it, and the stagnancy around the movement in the Chariot is extremely clear. It's catty-corner to the Death card. And you get into the Chariot when you get out of the Lovers card. Waiting on what? Commitment, union, coming together, some kind of offer. Could this be around literal travel in terms of like location? Of course. It's also around the truth. But I want to tell you, this Justice energy can be connecting us to a karmic situation or legal issues. So something around that also not changing. Of course, this is an 11. It's around the two of you, but that's also a decision. Yeah, things are kind of, again, in like preparation, putting those wands down so somebody can move. There it is, the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands in reverse, which I like. It is more of a, I would say, kind of a persistent energy, and you go into the 9 of Wands when you get out of the 8 of Wands, and that's things moving for you. That's communication for me, but also just something really changing here between the two of you. It's like working toward that. Like they're persistent. This is somebody who is moving along here and getting ready. When? What's the timing around that to put those wands down? Because that's the preparation. 8 of Swords, the Sun. Heading into this new cycle, I want to say to you, Aries, unicorn, one of a kind, somebody knows that what they have is irreplaceable, or what they had, what's going on here. Mythical. You catch a unicorn, you don't let a unicorn go. Another major arcana, of course, connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do. A lot of power, information, and it's a luminary. You know, revealing what's been hidden in the moon. Again, a new cycle energy, connecting with that 10 of Wands in reverse. This is where their energy is really strong, by the way. Deducing into a 1, giving us an 11, a master number, new beginnings. It's not there yet. And around communication, that's just really clear to me that this is either you're just having complications with someone, or you're totally in no contact, no communication, and or in separation. The 8 of Swords. It's like where you put yourself. And I gotta tell you, it could be literal legal issues. Look, somebody is here in a cage. It's coming right below Justice in reverse. But this cage could be that it's not legal issues. It could be somebody in a karmic situation. You get yourself there somehow, you know, it's like you put yourself there. And again, it's the sword energy. That's also around lack of clarity, kind of maybe in your head, holding back, not transactional. Obviously, our mountain lion isn't moving here. It's behind this cage. We see that, again, there's a lightening up energy there in that 10 of Wands in reverse. Putting them down. So the movement here to get to the sun energy, this is around communicating, but it feels like it's way more than that, you know? But I would say just what's been going on here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. Somebody here is kind of stressing out about it too. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because you have 1 foot out the door, 2 feet out the door. Waiting on this person is just really clear. Waiting for this movement. What is that move in the Chariot? Is it coming out of that Lover's card to come together? Union energy? Commitment? Is it literal travel? It feels like it's a lot more about travel toward communication / toward something together, a new cycle coming together. Waiting on reciprocity in the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Venus and Taurus. Reflecting on the past, assessing the current situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. So also for you here, if you're feeling kind of stuck in this energy, this 8 of Swords, saying, oh, wait a minute, you know, putting those wands down and heading toward the sun, getting on that unicorn, or I should say again, I feel like that's you, because there's something going on here around the lack of movement. It's not just about communication. It's also about next level. Ace of Pentacles. Whatever that is. Somebody putting in the time, taking something further, getting out of that Lover's card. What does that mean? Some kind of commitment. Clearly. And somebody made not a great decision. And now they're stressing out about it. And also it's because I feel like they know what they got. What they had. What? Unicorn here. Because this is a triggered stress energy for me. Knowing everything that got you here, but also it's really strong star energy as well. Like understanding what this is. It's not just maybe what they thought, oh, I'm over it. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. An elephant is literally a Taurus. This is a card of commitments, contracts, partnerships, relationships, slow moving. Very slow moving, but long term. Commitment. It's still here. And it's right in between Justice in reverse and the Empress. So yeah, I think that the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Empress, divine masculine energy. I want to validate as it connects with Justice in reverse and the 8 of Swords, that we could be looking at a karmic situation or third-party energy, perhaps even around, you could say, family of origin. Like somebody has expectations around somebody. Cultural, religious differences, social status. Because connecting also with Justice in reverse and the 8 of Swords, you know, just even this minor arcana energy. In between literally the Emperor and the Empress, the two of you, not about gender here. It's here, you know. So whatever that is, if it's legal stuff, maybe even legal stuff connected to another contract, maybe somebody in a legal contract with somebody else, you know. It has that kind of energy to it, but there's also an intensity. There is an intensity between you. This is clear that you're both still here, but you've been waiting on this person. And that's for you too, again, to get those wands down in Aries. This Emperor energy is your energy. Not about gender here. Yeah, divine masculine energy. And definitely we could be looking at either way. An older divine masculine energy who's in charge of a lot of things. All of that. Super clear. But what I want to talk about is just the fact that this is your energy and you are a cardinal sign, a leader. You go for it. You know, you're assertive. You like to get your way. So I like this for you too, because this is getting out of this energy. Should that be what you're wanting to do if you're tired of waiting on this person? The Wheel of Fortune is here and the Ten of Cups. Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy here in our Wheel of Fortune. Here's the thing I also want to tell you. Connected to fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. It is super clear that this is somebody who is realizing that you are their soulmate, that you met for a reason, who's actually feeling, I don't know how to put this, but triggered and I don't know, feeling like shit is the right word I want to say, but stupid, just feeling kind of like, what did I do? Because they know what you are. You're a unicorn here. So somebody is understanding this connection. It can be you've known them for your whole life, forever. It can also just feel that way. We're definitely looking at a soul connection energy here. And it's coming with the Ten of Cups. New cycle energy is so strong. The Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune both deducing into a 1, giving us that 11 again. Decision, new beginnings, a master number. Had you built a life with this person? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Is it on the table? Yeah, it's on the table. The Hierophant, the Emperor, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. I can't deny what is coming in here. I can tell you what, you know, you've been waiting on this person, and this is somebody who's getting ready to drop those wands. Timing-wise, you know, somebody was ready, somebody wasn't, somebody was available, somebody wasn't, and timing is going to be so specific for you. But this is definitely somebody who is lightening up, getting out of something here. So whether they are literally in some kind of legal issues, in a situation with third parties, romantic or otherwise, whatever it is, something is about to change here. Clearly, this person is putting those wands down. They're getting out of the Hermit energy and going here into the Wheel of Fortune, and that baby's spinning. Or will be spinning. I don't think it is yet. It's the cycles of life. It's up and it's down. Look at the rainbow, the hopeful energy. The Ten of Cups, yet here is a 9. Things coming to fruition, attainment, fulfillment. Not there yet. That's the other thing. Like I said, and like we can see, the Chariot in reverse is connecting to the Wheel of Fortune. It hasn't been in your favor, I would say, up to this point yet. And it's also connecting to the Ten of Cups. So whatever this energy is, more important than the Eight of Swords, I would say the Justice in reverse, because that's the bigger picture here. All of this energy around the minor arcana, which there isn't a lot of because there's a lot of major arcana here, is what is being kind of worked out, I guess you could say. The Six of Cups is here, Aries. You're definitely on this person's mind. I think you're on each other's mind. They're bears here, hibernating. Yeah, I mean, they're not up out of hibernation going around. You can see they're not moving around gathering. They're still hibernating. And this is an energy of the past. I want to validate, it's pretty strong, the soul connection energy here, that for some of you, this is definitely your twin flame. It's not for everyone, but it is here. Either way, it can be you've known this person forever, for a long time, but it can also just feel that way. And it's been coming through, and there's just another validation of that. There is a nostalgic energy. You very much on their mind. There is a reunion energy. Somebody is trying to put those down. Put those down. I don't know what they're getting out of, but it feels like they better be fast, because that's your energy too. And you're in the Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy. And again, that's like 1 foot, maybe 2 feet out the door. Putting those wands down, getting out of this Eight of Swords. If you're feeling like, you know what, I just don't want to be here waiting anymore, and going into this new cycle. Whatever you need to do, they better get a move on. That's the thing about the Six of Cups that I wanted to say, is that's just a feeling too, like feeling like you've known somebody forever. The Tower in reverse. Oh my gosh, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Devil. Wow. Okay, I want to validate if somebody is, whether it's you or this person, you know, if somebody is needing to change their lifestyle, let's leave it at that. That is something that somebody's afraid to do, okay? So it could be around lifestyle. You look at vices and the energy around the Devil, which is also coming through in the Ace of Pentacles. I gotta say, there's kind of like a little bit of greedy energy there. So we could be looking at some kind of financial issues. Again, it could be around people, it could be around vices. Whatever it is, somebody has been and is afraid. There's a fear around that with the Tower energy. In particular, in reverse. It's sort of like trying to avert disaster, like fear of change. So if we're looking at somebody in this Emperor energy who is just putting more time into work, that's here. Afraid to leave a particular job or a long distance energy to change their life, that's here. Even if somebody's feeling kind of stuck in it. Again, could be a karmic situation around a person, romantic or otherwise, connecting to the Hierophant, maybe even in their head. But legal stuff, literal here too, whatever it is. There's definitely, the Wheel of Fortune is here, and that's a new cycle. That's good fortune. It's a turning point, you know? And the Ten of Cups here. So whatever that is, I don't think you're just waiting on this person, but there's a wait on them making some kind of change here, whatever that's around, people, finances, vices, whatever, in order to even come together, have this reunion. Three of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Cups. All of those energies have reunion energy in it, Aries. The Four of Wands, Venus and Aries energy, yours. That is reunion. It can be around homecoming, like coming together, literal, whether it's in person or not, celebratory energy. And sometimes for me, this is around, it's like a marriage card. And it's connecting also with the Three of Cups around celebratory energy, reunion energy, friends, family, Mercury and Cancer energy, communication. Either way, it's super strong. So I want to say that if you can see them, yeah, I mean, it is definitely here Timing-wise, that is just going to be really specific for you. But somebody is, it's like there's some kind of preparations or movement behind the scenes, I guess you could say. And also you here. And that's also connecting the Tower in reverse to you here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's also like some fear of being honest with yourself because there's fear of change. So if you're feeling like, yeah, there's a let go energy here around this person from the past, well, then that's something you need to go in and look at, within yourself, because it is here. And if you're feeling, in particular with the Devil energy as well, you're feeling this attachment, that you want to, and still around, you could say, addictive energy of feeling like you want to detach. And if you're on a twin flame journey, that's just really clear. Detachment and surrender here. And if you are, I know not everybody is, but I've got to bring that through. There is that energy of detachment and surrender and going about your purpose and living your life in order to have the reunion, whenever that might be, next lifetime. Not for everybody. I know that. Whatever the case is, the energy here between the two of you of coming together and either being together again or for the first time in this way, the Ten of Cups, it is here, but there's some major stuff going on underneath. The bigger picture here today, the Emperor, the Empress, the Hierophant, clear. The Wheel of Fortune. A Justice in reverse, the Devil card. The Tower in reverse. The Sun in the upright. And I like that a lot because whatever somebody, I want to say both of you for different reasons around like some security or something somebody doesn't want to give up, whether it's advice, this person, for you, whatever that is, whatever somebody is afraid to change, it's almost, it's inevitable. And when that moment comes, it's not always great. It's like kind of unwanted, obviously, but that's because there's something on the other side of that, whether it's a rebuild for the two of you or something else. And should that be a rebuild coming back into the Four of Wands, perhaps marriage, whatever level that is, moving in, or something else, something new, or another person is what I wanted to say. But the Chariot in reverse, that again, you go in there when you get out of the Lover's card. So that is pretty validating in terms of waiting on commitment or restoring harmony or coming together, union energy, and the fact that it's in reverse. Speaking of which, another major arcana there. Hierophant, the Death card in reverse. Keep forgetting that there's just almost every major arcana here. Not all of them, but a lot. That it's stagnant around that. Hello. That camera makes me nuts. I don't think you missed anything, but just in case, what I was saying is the Lover's card, again, you're getting out of there and going into the Chariot. So whatever that weight is, whether it's just restoring harmony and coming together and working things out, or that's around major commitment, next level, moving in marriage, what is that? Or we're talking something, again, union and other things needing to be worked out in order for that to happen. The Chariot being in reverse, it is a strong validation for me of things not coming to fruition right this second, that things are delayed, but things are still moving. And I want to say moving for you, again, either way, whatever direction you're heading here, there is a new cycle for you. And for the two of you, but it's not happening overnight. It's been really stagnant. The Chariot in reverse, the Death card in reverse. And again, what needs to end in that Death card? What changes need to be made? What does somebody need to move on from? Or what do they need to transform about themselves or their life? People, places, things. What is it? And one could say, in order for this to happen, to have this reunion, to communicate, to move forward, should that be the case? Interesting how the Devil card wanted to connect with the Ten of Wands in reverse, because it really is this energy of putting those lightening up now, like this detachment energy. So Aries, if that's what you're needing to do. And again, what's going on here around somebody in this reading as well, whether it's both of you, this person, just you. I want to bring in some oracle. Tulip, unconditional. Look how it's connecting to the Four of Wands. There is an infinity energy here that does connect to justice. The Libra energy, truth, balance, renewal. Again, if you're on a twin flame journey, that energy is definitely here. The love here is just not a question, but the weight is clear. The connection is not a question. House, familiarity. This could be connecting. There's a couple of things going on. First of all, Six of Cups. The feeling like you've known each other. My person energy, strong. But it's also connecting to the Tower in reverse and this fear of change, of changing something that's secure. And it could literally be around a residence. It could be around a life somebody's in. It could be around the familiarity somebody has if they are in that Devil energy, perhaps around money or vices, whatever. And it is coming in between you know? Globe totality here. I tell you what, this is this cycle going on right now, getting into the completion energy. When you're in the World card, and you're getting in the World card, because it's kind of like, I feel like you're still here. It's around timing, divine number, divine timing. And this is Saturn energy. So yeah, I mean, karmic energy, needing to be strong and persevere, obstacles, lessons being learned. This upright energy, it's like completing lessons, paying off karmic debts, literal here, whatever that's around, facing challenges, overcoming them in order to move on to the Fool. So whether this is your lesson for you and you're moving there on your own, or perhaps with somebody new, or the two of you you're waiting to do this with somebody else. This cycle that you've been in, it's really clear that it's coming to a close. Like things are starting to change. Whatever that means for you. The bottom of the deck, Root. I really like this for you, Aries, because actually your energy in the Emperor is connected to the root chakra. And that's where you begin. That's the grounding. That's the grounding, and you're in a balanced energy around the root chakra, centered, aligned. There is less fear around making decisions and moves. It's getting out of shadow, ego, and fear. So that's also connecting to this energy around this person. I just don't feel like this is happening like that. It doesn't have that energy. But it is a tree. Again, not just the grounding, it's the earth energy. commitment energy, and it's covered in leaves here around change. And it wants to go right in between the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. The key reveal. It's connecting to the High Priestess in many ways. Divine Feminine energy, Cancer energy, decisions, following your intuition, gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. Went right here with the Empress. Yeah, you know, can create and grow anything, the Empress. New beginnings. Whatever's going on, or whatever you're waiting for, wherever you're heading, there is a new cycle for you, Aries. I like this. And look, yeah, things are change here, the leaf. And the wait that's been going on. Either way, there's a new cycle. It's not, again, I don't feel like it's right this second. Timing is going to be so specific for you. But this is kind of almost like the Nine of Cups for me. You know, when sitting on the bench. But I can see that there's nobody here. So it's like you're walking around. And that's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy as well. 1 foot, 2 feet, possibly out the door. Ready, waiting for something to change here, but also ready to make changes for you. I want to bring in a little bit of channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. And then we're going to close the reading. I need you to know this now. I talk to my friends about us. I'm sorry I hurt you. Bottom of the deck, I'm so sorry. It's also here above the Tower in reverse, like the fear of change. The fear of this change. Because that, you know, it comes to a 7, and that's reflecting and controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't energy around that. But somebody who's, yeah, there's some fear there. So it's also like apologizing because it's right here next to the Sun. Our luminary, our new cycle. So what's also being revealed here with that key? Well, here, the love messages, but the key also opens a door. One that maybe has been closed for you. So I was triggered. It's really strong around this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Bad decision, also indecision. This is far from over energy. Connecting with the World card, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. I have a confession to make. So much reunion energy here, I tell you what. And I do want to say, if you can see this person coming up here, you know you're going to see them or hear from them. It is really strong. I was stupid to let you go, my unicorn. It's here in the Sun energy. That's been really strong. I was triggered. I made a bad decision. Never doubt my love for you. Your last channeled love message from this person, message from their higher self. Yes, I'm thinking of you. Beautiful Aries, that's your reading today. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate you being here. I'm sending you love and light and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then.